Happy New Year, everyone. I'm Scott Moak, PA announcer of your Sacramento Kings. I'm still in the spirit of giving, so this week, let's showcase
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson, and Greg, here's the starting group for Houston. Wiseman's out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Markelle Fultz. And it's Harden in at the 1. And for Detroit, Julius Randle is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Johnson in at the 3. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but
Nice finish.
you just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Capella, the pass to Edwards. The dish to Cunningham. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Rockets ball.
Edwards against Fultz. Kicks it out to Harden. Poke loose. Here's Wiseman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the foul. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
Randle finds Cunningham. Up again. Rockets with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Randle. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. He can't hit that time. Cunningham with some nice D. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. It's a three-point game. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Wiggins with the bounce pass. Inside, here's Drummond. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And he is just a mountain of a man at about 280 pounds. It takes a lot to get Drummond off his shot. Certainly a lot more than that.
Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Wiggins. The rebound by Johnson. The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Outside Edwards. Pass to Capella. Cunningham looking it over. Over Fultz. Misses and the dry spell continues.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first man.
Here's Drummond. Shoots over Capella. And it's Drummond missing.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Good work there as it goes.
The defense needs to do more against Johnson. He gets assertive for the finish.
Out to the right wing. Wiseman with the ball. Randle on him. Wiseman with the bucket. Now Cunningham. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. He takes it in, and Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Drummond dishes to Fultz. Randall with some nice D.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there. That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Harden inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
To the middle. And finished off by Wiseman.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Love when Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
And as the trade deadline gets closer and closer, we're starting to hear, Richard, more chatter about who's on the trading block.
Yeah, no question. Some teams are looking to make some moves, Kevin. While others are somewhat content to stand pat and trust in their continuity, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
The three from Harden. They get it back. And Drummond throws it down.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Randall passes to Johnson. Down low, it's tipped. It's stolen by Wiseman. Harden outside. From 16 feet away, he cans it. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Rockets?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
Fultz against Edwards. Fultz kicks to Wiseman. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
Carter, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Hey, Richard, you look at Houston's roster. They are stacked with high-level athletes.
The Houston Rockets have done a great job of adding players that they feel can add strength and cultivate skill. Because athleticism, that's something that you just can't teach.
Cunningham with it. Wiseman picks him up. And that one is good. Cunningham's got 6.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
Harden bounce pass. Here's Drummond. He kicks it to Fultz. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Fultz. And some nice passing there by Houston. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by the Pistons.
That's just a bucket you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And not known for his ball handling, Edwards showing, though, he has got some skills.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Harden scanning the floor. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Andre Drummond. The Pistons have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Carter with it. Still without a basket. The 3 from Johnson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I tell you that Keldon Johnson has a beautiful three-point shot. When he's feeling it, ooh, man, it's automatic.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Here we see the Detroit Pistons drag a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Kevin Love's checked in for Clint Capella. McDaniels comes in for Johnson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Edwards. The kick out to Cunningham. Offline with his three.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
The pass to Ivey. And here's Cunningham. He has 6. Here's McDaniels. No good on the three. The Rockets trail. Here's Harden. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Whenever it's Harden running pick and rolls, you have to stop the ball first, ladies and gentlemen, or he will get you.
Here's Ivey. The rebound by Harden. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. He feeds it to Nurkic. Clock is at 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
The assist.
Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Pistons trailed by 4. Cunningham passes to Carter. Cunningham inside. Rozier defending. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And so Harden will bring it up for the Rockets. From deep. Carter pulls it in.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Ivey dishes to Cunningham. Charity stripe shot. No good again, just 3 for 10 with that miss. Rockets leading by 4. Pass to Harden. Here's Nurkic. Over Carter. Nurkic can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Ivey. Bangs home the trifecta.
And if Ivey can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Lee outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Ivey against Harden.
2 minutes.
Pass to Nurkic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wendell Carter Jr.
It's going to be on Wendell Carter. The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one goes.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Wiseman. McDaniels passes to Ivey. Cunningham kicks to Ivey. And it's all evened up. Ivey's got 5 now.
And just so physically gifted, Ivey just brushes off contact and knocks it down.
And here's Harden for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Cunningham. Morris with the rebound.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Harden kicks to Morris. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pistons trailed by 6. Now, here's Ivey. That shot is off. Good D by Harden. On the wing, Rozier. Harden against Ivey. Here's Lee. Rebounded by the Pistons. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cunningham outside. And there's the drive. That one drops for him. He's got 8.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Ivy against Harden. Launches from deep. The shot, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Rockets ahead, up by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Colts is out there with Rozier. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Morris in at the power forward.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. Now Rozier. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Bulls in Chicago.
Not to mention the rim protection he provided, credited with 2 blocks, and you know that he altered a few more.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ivy passes to Johnson. Randall outside. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
To the wing on the left. No one near fault as he lets it go. No good on the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pistons, trailing by 4. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Houston making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Richard, over your 17-year career, you played the full 82 games 4 times. 4 times? Well, that's more than most. How difficult is it to do?
It's really hard, but especially as you get older, but it's more of a mindset. It's how you take care of your body. You know, if you need to make sure you're getting the extra rest, but ultimately you take pride in showing up to work every day. I come from that generation. My vets were the guys in the 90s, so you took pride in that. And I think some of that pride has gone away.
He hits the second from the line. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Ivy passes to Randall. Back to Ivy. Kicks it to Randall. Four on the clock. Shoots. No good. That would have tied it.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Edwards.
And even when under duress, Edwards stays calm, which is what allows him to still score on tough defense.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Still a ways to go between now and the 3-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Look at Harden. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the 3-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for the Rockets. And it's Rozier, top the key. Fultz with the ball. Nothing on the board, just 5 to shoot. Wiseman finds Wiggins, shoots over Johnson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
That is one thing that you can tell from the start of his career to the end. That mid-range has improved and become very dependable for Wiggins.
They get it back. And the dunk by Capella.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Pass to Johnson. Ivy on the wing, guarded by Fultz from outside the arc. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pistons.
You know Ivy loves to find that shot. The defense has to be more careful with him at the arc.
Rozier kicks to Wiggins. Ball's knocked loose. Edwards against Fultz. Scooped up. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
Rozier against Ivy. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Rockets on defense. They trail by 1. 6 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Randall. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
As the game has gone along, they've got more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
To the inside. Wiggins. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The pass to Ivy. Edwards with it. Down by Rozier. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Rockets trail by 4. And here's Fultz. Hasn't made one yet. No good on that one. Great D that time from Edwards.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Ivy. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. On the wing, Wiggins. Covered by Johnson. Rozier kicks to Fultz. Over Randall. It's good, and the Pistons lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Fultz.
You just can't allow Fultz to get around you. He's effective at using his handle to kind of maneuver around the defense.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Fault. Second personal foul. 15 foul.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
First one falls for him. Carter, he's checked in for the Pistons. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Edwards drops them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Timeout called the Rockets. This time they met in Houston.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Take a look at the Pistons. Their season filled with ups and downs. 10th right now in the conference.
And checking out Detroit, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Houston.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Lee gets the bucket.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Edwards dishes to Cunningham. Outside for Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Randall's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons. We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
Offensive rebound. Pistons leading by 5 to the paint, and now the Pistons fast break. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Randall's got 12 in the game. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Houston Rockets. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be game 4 of the 6-game road trip.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 8. Three-pointer, Randall. And Lee pulls it down. Passes to Rozier. Rebounded by the Pistons. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5. A different look here for Detroit. Kevin Love's checked in for Julius Randle, and it's McDaniels in for Johnson. And then for Houston, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Drummond. And James Harden subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Pass to Lee. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Pistons leading by 8. And the shot goes in. McDaniel's got his first points in this one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And many players shy away from that mid-range shot these days, but Nurkic isn't one of them. He feels good about that shot, and they're fine with him taking it.
Count that one. Edwards got the lead back up to 10 now for the Pistons.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
And Rozier's not one to be afraid to take things into his own hands. He'll get inside and get physical when he has to, even if it means taking on the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
And he makes the first.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
Marcus Morris is checked in for James Wiseman. And both free throws good for Rozier. And Detroit has possession. Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 8. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Rozier.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Pass to Harden. To the middle. Here's Lee, and that one drops. Lee's got 4 points this quarter.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
Edwards passes to Cunningham. High post try. The Rockets pull it in.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Rozier. Out to Morris. Lee against Cunningham. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Here's McDaniels. Great D that time from Nurkic. Rockets trail by 4. Now Rozier. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Shoots it up. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Rozier's got 6.
And this team relies on Rozier's decision-making and using the pick there to create a shot for himself.
Morris against Love. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Houston ball.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Wendell Carter.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounds. And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backcourt.
Edwards, that's good.
It's simple, guys. Keep hitting Edwards the ball and just let it cook.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rozier against Cunningham. And the shot is good. Rozier's got 8 here in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And here's Edwards from the arc. A shot missing. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Pistons. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Vigil. There was no stopping Anthony Edwards in the first half. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. And that does it for our halftime show.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Cunningham is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Randall. Then it's Johnson, and it's Capella in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
Hey, Cunningham. 2 shots.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Harden finds Wiggins. Here's Wiseman. Fultz with the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And liking how Fultz stays patient on offense. Outstanding at using the pump fake to draw defenders in the air. The rest is simple.
And so Fultz nails them both. So it's Detroit now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Good on the second free throw. And here's Fultz. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Wiggins outside. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Wiggins has got 9.
I like that. Give Wiggins something in rhythm, and he knocks it down.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. He kicks to Capella. Cunningham passes to Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the pass to Fultz. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Harden. And the layup falls. He's got 10.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Drummond working against Capella. He dishes it to Edwards. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Randall grabs the board.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Edwards. That's good.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Harden against Cunningham. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Fultz against Edwards. And it's Wiseman in the corner. Here's Fultz. Off target from outside. Pistons leading by 3. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
There is so much athleticism and quickness for Johnson. Look at that big boy go.
Here is Harden. He's got 10. Dishes it to Wiggins. Will it go? Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Edwards kicks to Johnson. From down in the low post, it goes. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, that barrel chest of Johnson makes the difference in that battle.
RJ, the thing about James Harden, whatever your team needs, he can provide at a very high level.
Yeah, beyond the scoring and the passing, if you need 10-plus boards, he can do that for you also. Steals, the man lives in the passing lanes. Each night, he makes an impact in a different way.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close.
to the basket.
Cunningham against Harden. Outside for Randall. Got a piece of it.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
The game now all time. Fultz has got 6.
And you got to prevent Fultz from getting all the way to the rim. Once he sees an open lane, he just attacks it. He is absolutely relentless. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Now a timeout called by Houston. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Ivy's checked in for Cade Cunningham.
And how about the numbers on Andre Drummond? Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 7th in field goal percentage, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And it's his lightning-quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. Right wing, here's Fultz. Money from the wing. Fultz has got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And how about the quick fire release of Fultz? It is difficult to guard. You know he's thinking about shooting as the pass is coming his way.
Edwards can't hit.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Ivy, good on the three-point shot. 11 points in the game.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Edwards against Fultz. Kicks it out to Harden. A shot off that time. Randall with some nice D. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Detroit Pistons. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Ivy. It's rebounded by Houston. Wiseman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harden the pass to Wiseman. Over Ivy. Rebounded by the Pistons. To the inside. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Harden with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Harden's shot is good.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Edwards kicks to Johnson. Back to Edwards. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And here's what the Rockets schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Boston Celtics. And then on Monday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best. A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
A different look here for Detroit. Carter, he's checked in for Capella. Kevin Love comes in for Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in for Johnson. Houston with a big group substitution here. Nurkic checked in for Andre Drummond. Marcus Morris comes in for Wiseman. Damian Lee is checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Ivy passes to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pistons. The Rockets trail. Now, here's Rozier. He's got 8. Here's Nurkic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well. And that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Nurkic. Cunningham, he's checked in for Detroit. And both free throws good for Nurkic. Here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. Goes up at the stripe. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 2.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Rozier kicks to Lee. Down low. Nurkic. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Nurkic has got 4 this quarter.
With excellent footwork, Nurkic remains effective in those pick-and-roll situations.
Here's Love, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there. And the Rockets with possession here. Now Harden. He's got 14. Here's Lee. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. This is it to Carter. The dish now to Ivy. Kicks to McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now we get a chance to view the NBA's best setup man. James Harden, 3rd.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Lee outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Harden against Ivy. That's a 2 from Cunningham. They get the rebound. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Nobody near Nurkic. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Pass to Ivy. Now Carter shoots the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harden finds Lee inside. Stolen by Carter. Ivy with it. 11 points in the game. They get a hand on it. Rozier looking around. Pass to Harden. Back to Rozier. Over Ivy. No good off the back of the rim. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Carter dishes it to Cunningham. He kicks it to Ivy. And here is McDaniel. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Harden. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Making the circus shots. That's just a routine play for James Harden at this point in time.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
The southpaw, hard, lucky lefty. He's a tremendous offensive player who can pretty much get triple-doubles in bunches.
Cunningham passes to Ivey. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Harden. Andre Drummond is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. And, well, Detroit shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Harden kicks to Rozier. The jumper from the free throw line is good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Encouraging to see Rozier drain that one. You know it has to help his confidence moving forward.
Johnson and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Harden against Ivey. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And the Pistons making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Wiseman's checked in for the Rockets. Markelle Fultz comes in for James Harden. Nurkic kicks to Rozier. Nurkic trying to get open, and it's Rozier that time on the assist by Nurkic. That's 12 points for Terry Rozier. The Pistons trailing. Outside Edwards. Lets a floater go. Basket counts.
Excellent touch on the floater. Edwards is such a dynamic offensive talent.
Cunningham against Rozier. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Wiseman. Yes, and the foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
That free throw good from Wiseman.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Wiseman.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Rockets, Rozier. Terry Rozier III. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Rozier. Pistons trail by 5. Cunningham outside. And Detroit again with the button.
And obviously Cunningham wants to be a scorer. He makes a relentless effort to get points.
Bounce pass from Rozier. Shoots from 8. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Rockets leading by 3. Here's Wiggins. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
The touch? Yeah, Wiggins got it.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Capella finds Edwards. And here's Cunningham. Here's Capella. Shoots over Nurkic. And it's Capella missing. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Johnson right side. And there's the pass to Capella. And it's good for 2.
Unselfish to the core. Johnson looking to make plays for others.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Fultz against Edwards. Fultz looking around. The kick out to Rozier. Just 2 to shoot. Over Cunningham. And it's Rozier missing. Pistons trail by 3. Feeds to Edwards. And he converts the layup. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
And great strength and body control from Edwards. Able to finish through the contact.
Now, here's Rozier. Wiggins. The shot. No good. Some solid defense from Johnson. To the paint. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Fultz against Edwards. Now here's Fultz. He's tightly guarded. Rozier with the ball. And guarded by Capella. And it's Rozier missing. The Pistons have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. Offensive rebound. Out to Edwards. The Pistons working the ball around now. Wiggins against Johnson. Over Wiggins. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Rozier up top. High post, Nurkic. Back to Rozier. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
The Pistons lead it. Cunningham outside. Passes it to Capella. Puts it up from 12. At the elbow, Edwards. The feed to Cunningham. Randall from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Rozier's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wiseman finds Fultz. Rozier against Cunningham. Down low, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Pass to Randall. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on James Wiseman.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Rozier the pass to Wiggins. To end the cold streak, it's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Houston. Wiggins outside. Edwards against Fultz. To tie it up. That misses off the backboard. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Edwards kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Capella. Edwards the bounce pass. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
On the pass to Nurkic. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Capella. Johnson surveying the floor. Out to Edwards. Cunningham against Rozier. No one near Randall as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Here's Wiggins. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
That's just great focus by Wiggins, taking the hit, completing the play.
Now Capella. He dishes it to Johnson. Wiggins with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Detroit with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
The first one falls. RJ at 6'5", Keldon Johnson plays bigger than his listed height, don't you think?
Yeah, Kev, not only does he play bigger, but he's stronger than he looks and is willing to throw that weight around. He has shown himself capable of playing the 3 or even the small ball 4 if you need him. Now, look, he's a versatile weapon. Johnson is someone that wants to keep improving and shouldering more responsibilities on both ends of the floor.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Cunningham against Harden. Shoots it.
And that combination of length and instincts, that's what makes Cunningham so competitive at the defensive end.
And answering the call, Andre Drummond giving this team some huge buckets down the stretch.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Remember, they had 0 turnovers at the half. It's been a very different story so far since the break.
Rockets trail by 3. Harden with it. Shoots off the step back, and that's good for 2. Harden's got 11 in the second half.
Few guys can be as trusted as Harden when you're in these situations. He knows how to get it done.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
And here's Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the right side. Drummond finds Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Capella. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you got to get the job done.
For 3, Edwards hits the 3-point bomb. And now a 6-point Piston lead.
And the defense all over Edwards, but he just outworks them and gets to his spot.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
At the line for the Rockets.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
You hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Stolen by Harden. To the middle. Here's Fultz. From past the arc. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Randall with some nice D. Detroit leading by 5. Johnson, the pass to Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. Nurkic with the block. Johnson, that's for 2. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
One of the best scorers in the clutch. Harden doing it again.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Edwards against Nurkic. Outside Edwards. Randall down low. Covered by Wiggins.
Man, they needed a bucket. Johnson delivers.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 6. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
One of the league's best scorers. Harden knows his team depends on him to help shoulder most of that offensive load.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They lead by 3. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. For the tie. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.